Jamal's Rango.
Hey! In today's video, we are going to be playing Kenshi, and welcome to... Well, welcome to a playthrough. And right away, Jamal was a free man. Well, not quite. He was an escaped slave, but he kind of had his freedom, but that's soon going to change, as you're going to see. Dang, dude. And just like that, Jamal was folded on his first day. Like, he just started. After understanding that prison life was going to be hard, Jamal immediately got into his cell and was prepared to get in line. Where's he running? After getting a new haircut by the friendly prison guard, Jamal was now initiated. He was one of them now. See, I don't know if he's running away or not. I guess he randomly had to go work on that one. While doing his mundane tasks, Jamal tried to level up, but the guards didn't like that. So he caught the fair ones and got folded for the second time during this playthrough. Oh, finally, I'm getting healed up. So they don't like it when you do that. Jamal was mining and mining away during a normal day's labor. He finally cleaned up his act. But let's be for real. This is Jamal. So of course he tried it again. And got folded for the third time.
Fight back! Fight back!
At this point, the guards were beating his ass for sport. And after quickly healing some of his limbs, they returned him back to work, crippled. But this is nothing new to Jamal. With messed up limbs and all, they got Jamal working. Nighttime struck, Jamal got busy, starting to pick his locks and hone his craft to eventually break himself free. Go, young man, go. This is your world, Jamal's world. Go, Jamal, go. Knight spends the whole night trying to pick his lock. And with that, we break into day 2. Thug it out, Jamal. Thug it out. Jamal spent his whole entire morning of a second day trying to unchain an ungrateful prisoner, which then eventually led to Jamal's 4th folding. Oh my god, finally. We got put into a cell. This is what we wanted. This guy's actually healing us. Let's go. He's actually gonna heal us back up to full. Then we have to break out our cell and sleep in one of the bags. Sleep in one of the bags. So this is predominantly unmodded. But no, it's just like quality of life mods for the most part, but it is a modded run through. God dang, they're not feeding them. Bro, can they hand me some rations? They are not feeding us. There in the piss poor conditions of the prison that Jamal continued to work and grind, trying to be an outstanding prisoner. Yo, let's just do a normal day's work. I don't want no more beef. I don't think he can survive it. Do a normal day's work. Bro, it was at this moment that Jamal's conditions went from bad to worse. Due to the hostile working conditions in the prison, he fell ill, and his injuries finally made him crippled. Wow, they got him crawling? No one cared. Wow, they don't care. They do not care. That's crazy. Yo, what type of society do we live in? Like, y'all could just heal him. Y'all could literally heal him. Okay. After a while of him making it to his job site, they finally gave Jamal the care he needs. Like, good. They beat the will out of him. While chilling in his cell, a guard took him away. But this was an ordinary guard, or he didn't work for them at all. This was the diddler himself. He then proceeded to diddle Jamal. The diddling will go on for several minutes, hours, with no help for Jamal. Day 3 kicks off with Jamal limping back to his pole for rest. But it was at this moment that Jamal also realized he couldn't stay here. He was more determined than ever to see freedom. After a prisoner called Jamal to Trump for trying to unchain him, he had enough, and he spent the remainder of the morning of day 3 trying to knock him out. Jamal went back to try to unchain the prisoner, for daylight was approaching and knew the guards would be up soon. He tried to play stupid and get back on the pole, but the guards weren't falling for it. Now with tools in hand, how good was his sneak? Can Jamal sneak into a bed? Bro, what? He didn't do anything. Like, they freed him and then they had to beat Jamal to teach him a lesson. He really didn't do anything. I think the treatment that Jamal faced in this prison is going to breed his hatred for the holy nation. After that, day 3 was rather uneventful. He continued to work and mine like a normal, prisoner would. He didn't cause any trouble, didn't do anything wrong, start any more fights, no more fades. He just patiently waited for nighttime to roll around. You see, day 4 kicked off, but due to Jamal's previous injuries from all the scuffles and altercations he's been in, his stomach was gone and he was dying. It was then Jamal was unconscious. He was dying. But even through him being unconscious, he still continued to pick the lock, almost like through muscle memory. This is how determined Jamal was to be set free. Even though he was dying and seemingly unconscious, he was still trying to break out. I don't know. Can he make it to the night? Jamal died. That was it. That's game over. Alright, Jamal didn't even last he couldn't even make it to day 5 before they killed him. I think this says a lot about Kenshi and the harsh conditions that plague these characters. That's it for this one. The name's Ringo. Remember, it's